Hi friends, this is Mansana signing with another important topic, coronavirus. Friends, do we have any of the public representative from any of the party, BJP, Congress or whatsoever? Did they launch any of the awareness program or the campaign around for coronavirus? As far as I think, no. But I'm sure, like the Namami Gange project, the likewise, something was committed and for that crores and crores of rupees issued from the treasurer, from the central government. But what is on the ground, everybody knows that. Likewise, definitely for the coronavirus, definitely a lot of crores of rupees might have been issued. But what actually in the ground? That is what we need to have. We need to have such kind of leader who understand the pain of the commoners, who understand the public issues, who understand the feel of the commoners. I'm sure none of the politician, none of the political representative or any of the representative from any of the political party hasn't conducted any of the press conference or any awareness program towards coronavirus, which is the buzzword as of now across the world. Across the world, every country is trying with their own, they are applying best practices in order to save their countrymen. But in India, what is happening? We are just saying, a lot of hoax around. Don't go here and there. Don't go to public places. Don't touch here and there. Work from home. All this. Even a lot of, top big four companies, a lot of companies, they are providing the privilege to their, employees to work from home. What actually our government is doing? Here the question comes, likewise other countries, all other countries, they are providing their, they are performing, they are doing a lot of campaign, they are doing quite a lot of awareness programs and all that. But what our government is doing? I didn't see even a single press conference other than today. Today, one and only leader across the states, only one and only leader, Mr. Arvind Kejriwal. He's the one only. That is why we need the educated leader in the mainstream. We need to have the educated leader in the politics who understand the pain of the common, who understands the pain of the ground people and address that. Today I got to know, I saw, Mr. Arvind Kejriwal, they brought, they conducted some kind of press conference or something. They brought a few doctors around and created some kind of awareness, like how the public can address, this is how they can identify by certain symptoms, like if these are coronavirus symptoms, how will you identify that? How can you differentiate from your normal gesture, right? We need to have such kind of politicians in the mainstream. We need to have such kind of leaders. We don't need mandir, masjid and all that. We need the people, we need the basic, we need the development. We don't need the diversion from the mainstream issues. We need the people who can really work for the favor of the country. For Namami Gange project, crores of rupees has been spent. Likewise for the healthcare, for this coronavirus, I know definitely crores of rupees might have already been spent, or the payment might have already been done. But what is there on the ground? Right? We need to have, such educated leaders in the mainstream. Having, Arvind Kejriwal, the person won 3 times in row. 3 times in row. You understand that? Not just because he was doing mandir masjid and all that. He never did that. He did what, on the basis of that, the Delhi people has made him win. So we need the leaders who can understand, really address the public issues. They can take their actions around. Whatever their advisory committee, these lot of dumb people, I'll say dumb people, just basis of, certain influence, and they get the ticket for the parliament. We don't need such kind of people. We need the people who really understand whatever, for or these, politicians, a lot of politicians, they really don't understand what exactly, what needs to be planned, how the public issues need to be addressed. They have, big advisory committee from, this advisory committee is not like, any Tom, Dick and Harry. They are IIT, IIMs, they are big names. They came from, they come from, top leading institutions. They qualify the big exams, big barriers. After that, they get recruited at that level. That's such kind of people they have in their advisory committee. That is what I'm saying. And when they advise, so we need the leader who can, when the advisory committee advise them something, so they could have that much of intellectual, at least they can address them and they could assess whatever they are advising them, is that really worth? Accordingly, they can take their next step. They can, apply that. Is that whatever is being advised to them, is that really need to be applied or not? That is what Mr. Arvind Kejriwal. I'm not, I don't support any of the party. I just support the work. I just support the development. Whomsoever, any of the government or any of the individual who does something for the favor of the country, I just support them out. I do not favor to anyone on the basis of their, legacy or on the basis of their party. I just support them on the basis of their doings. A lot of hoax around for the Delhi election. During Delhi election, a lot of things were going around. Free electricity, free transportation and all that. Get the free and all this. During this Delhi riots also, a lot of things, a lot of slogans were going around. I don't want to comment on that, but I personally request from all of you, get the educated leaders like him who can really do something, who can think something at the next level, what needs to be done. Otherwise, the way we are, the way situation is turning around, first PMC, now Yes Bank, likewise, this is just a start, now BSNL and many cards yet to be opened. But that, what, we don't need Mandir Masjid. We need the person who can really do favor of the country. Not whatever you did, that was good. But other than that, what is for our, bread and butter? You are shutting down all the business houses. You are setting down your policies, how that has to be executed. You don't have any, clear roadmap. Simply you are just putting them out. You don't have any clear vision. How will you implement that? You just simply implement that, and for implementing what may be the consequences, you don't have any idea around. What is the impact of the people? I saw in Yes Bank, the people are just literally screaming around. They have, lakhs and lakhs, crores of rupees in their account, but they cannot withdraw. They cannot, they are simply dumb. They cannot do anything. They're speechless. They're just simply screaming and, they're doing the protest and all these things. I'll say, open your eyes on the basis of the development, on the basis of their doings, on the basis of their background. Assess the people, assess the leaders, not just because of their legacy, not because of their party, not because of Hindu, Muslim, Mandir, Masjid. You just favor them out on the basis of their doings and how they can improvise your standard, how they can get the opportunity for you to improve, for you to, for your bread and butter, for your upcoming generation, right? For your kids, for you. We need the leaders like that, not like, who can just create all these kind of hoax, which is currently happening. When I talk about this coronavirus, today I got to see, really I was really happy. There is one leader in India who did, for across the states. It's a kind of, first time in India, one leader is, I can really, proudly say, like, he's addressing the public issues. If you think such kind of leaders come across the states, not sure, it may be the same situation, but definitely that will be better than this. Talking or all this nonsense will not work out. So yeah, apply your intellectual, that's all. Mahin Sharma signing off. Thank you.